reading hentai manga. Let's go. Off to solitary, you goons. All were set up. Paul went to open the door for John, who somehow already knew the plan thanks to some psychic power while walking. John was suddenly stopped by Bill Wharton's filthy hand. The handshake wasn't tight, but John looked extremely hurt and angry. Spoiler alert. John had psychic power to see the past of anyone he touched, and in this scene, he saw Bill's crime. What crime it was, we'll see soon. Afterward, the team quickly brought John to Hal's house in the middle of the late night, bringing a prisoner to the bosses. Home at night sounds kinda wrong, but all of Hal's doubts were wiped away when he saw John perform black magic, bringing his wife back whole and beautiful, with no sign of illness. This is a real-life miracle. As usual, after using his power, John got tired and needed rest. The team knew that, so they quickly brought him back, but this time Paul found it odd because nothing flew out of John's mouth. Normally, you'd see that. Could something have gone wrong this time? Turns out, John kept it inside, waiting for the right time, and transferred it all to Percy. After Percy swallowed it, his face went blank, walked away slowly, dazed. Then he turned to look at Bill Wharton with teary eyes. Bang, bang, bang. Percy coldly executed Bill as everyone watched in shock. At that moment, the dreadful substance exited Percy's mouth and vanished. Paul, stunned, asked John why he did that. John didn't say much. He just took Paul's hand and showed him all the crimes Bill had committed. Horrifying visions filled Paul's mind. And guess what? John was innocent. The real killer of the two little girls was Bill Wharton. John merely found them and tried to save them. Even so, that wasn't enough to save John from the death sentence. Paul still asked if John wanted to break out like Michael Schofield, because all the guards were willing to help. John was touched but declined. He didn't want help or any favors. John was tired of living day after day alone, mistreated, and worst of all, seeing how cruel people were to each other. If life was nothing but pain, then he'd rather die, and so John officially refused his chance to live, and the final execution day arrived. John slowly sat in the electric chair as the victim's family hurled insults and curses at him. When asked for final words, John simply said sorry for existing. Paul held John's hand one last time, asking for forgiveness, and then it happened. From then on, Paul never attended another execution. He moved to juvenile rehab to stop crime at the roots. Fast forward to the present. Paul had aged into an old man, but not just any old man. Turns out, after contact with John, Paul was given something that extended his life. For many, this would be a gift, but for Paul, it was a punishment for extinguishing a miracle from God. But you know what's more surprising than Paul's age? It's Mr. Jingles, the old mouse, still alive and well, probably because John also passed some of his power to him. Because of that, a mind-twisting question arises: if John could make a mouse live that long, then how many years will Paul have to live on this earth? No one has been able to answer this question.